Ground ball to short. Runner trying to move up. Here's the throw to third. Duran in a rundown.
To set the scene, none out, runner on second is in a rundown, but on the back end of the play.
And they're going to put him out in the base path. Racing into second, here's the throw, and out there! Toro cut down.
Angels turn the double play on the Red Sox, but Alex Cora has an objection.
And then for the second time tonight, the Red Sox, on a very tardy base runner trying to pick up second behind the play, have him put out. Wow.
If this was just the ordinary tag play, we'd go to review, but it isn't. It's something more complex.
And Cora out to argue this. What exactly he is arguing, we'll try and figure out here, but 2 down.
So the umpires are going to discuss what happened, get together. Alan Porter's going to sink into the grass, apparently.
He's very adamant, whatever it is. I'm trying to figure out. So I don't know where he'd be going with this.
Okay, context clues. They're not reviewing it, so it's probably not reviewable. It's a base running play. Could be any of these.
Duran, if that's the case, Toro would be on first base and Duran would be out. But it didn't look like it touched him at all.
Okay, so if it's not a batted ball hitting runner, take that away. It's not going to be base path, take that out. It's not going to be interference, so it must be obstruction.
I don't know what that argument could be about, but again, another base running play, just running themselves out of the inning.
Obstruction is the act of a fielder who, while not in possession of the ball and not in the act of fielding the ball, impedes the progress of any runner.
That's exactly what it is. Watch Rengifo block the bag. MLB put these rules in, and they never called these for some reason.
In 2024, MLB made obstruction a point of emphasis. Blocking the base is not allowed unless the fielder either already has the ball or the throw takes them into the position of blocking.
Yeah, he looks like he's not getting any satisfaction. He's been thrown out of the game. Second game in a row for the Red Sox manager.
That was yesterday in San Francisco, but I want to take you to last season with also Alan Porter, who ejected Cora for arguing an obstruction call that was made.
Base. Oh, the knee.
Oh,
there it is.
The knee down. Yeah, there you go.
We do need to establish here that the runner is entitled to the entirety of that leading edge for them for the base. So if the fielder is only blocking, let's say, half of the base, they are still in violation because the runner's entitled to the whole thing.
He did drop the knee down.
Yeah, can't drop the knee. Either you're safe or not. It's still going to be.
That's the rule this year.
Back to the present day, 3D sure suggests that this was an illegal act.
3D!
Now, we've talked about the technicalities of receiving the throw, having the ball, but I want to discuss what does impeding actually mean.
Alan Porter going nose to nose with him.
Because compare and contrast to last season's call when the runner was already into the base while the fielder was blocking without the ball. This is an example of illegally impeding the runner. This time, however, the runner is farther away when the fielder receives the throw. So the question is there another impeding act that occurred here?
Red Sox run themselves into a double play. Cora saw something else.
What I look for is the moment the runner begins the slide attempt, because the runner has to decide how to slide. So if the fielder's illegally blocking at that point, then I have obstruction.
But he has been run just as he was yesterday in San Francisco.
Because the throw's coming from the left, there's no need to block in the act of fielding, so I have obstruction because the fielder blocks as the runner begins the slide. He's committed to a direction and is impeded because his options are limited due to the blocking.
Well, he got his money worth, didn't he?
2 down.
To be clear, it's not nearly as obstructive as last year at Fenway. The no call here is much more 50-50, but if you said this is obstruction, I think you'd be
Technically correct. The best kind of correct.
I don't know what that argument could be about, but again, another base running play, just running themselves out of the inning.